Yes. Namaste. Namaste to all of you.
Namaste, Bhagavan. We're very
Love
happy
you all.
to
Love you.
have you here.
I'm also very, very happy to see you all. Love you all so much.
Thank you. We want to give you a special greeting. We have thought of something, and so we want to give the whole audience will give you a greeting now. So maybe you can see that.
Yes. Thank you.
So we have some questions for you, or do you want to speak
Yes.
something first? All right. The first question is about the political situation in Holland now. We are so happy that you join us. Holland used to be known worldwide for its tolerance. Tolerance regarding political colors, tolerance regarding people's beliefs, and even regarding sexual tendencies of peoples. The last years, though, we have seen a growing number of people in our country that raise their voices against this tolerance. Now recently, this has culminated in the formation of a new government that seems to have a basis in establishing non-tolerance, especially towards foreign people and the Islamic religion. It seems that the empathy for other thinking people and the suffering of people in other regions of the world is vanishing from our culture. This gives pain in our hearts, and some people tend to fall into angriness because of these developments. It is now 2010, and probably this government will stay in position until 2012. Please could you tell us what place can we give this in the developments towards the consciousness shift in 2012?
At this point in human history, the old civilization is starting to die rapidly, and a new one is taking birth quite fast, though it may not be perceptible in the external world. But inwardly, the old is dying and the new one is taking its place. When this happens, the old consciousness also would fade away, slowly giving birth to a new one. Now in Europe, it looks like Holland is in the lead. Holland is moving very, very fast towards its new awakening. When this happens, all these kind of symptoms are seen. What is happening is an anticipated thing, it's a natural occurrence. So this is an indication that Holland is really in the lead. Something is happening to a lot of people in Holland. We'll be able to see it more clearly sometime around 2011. So I would say this is a very, very good sign. So you are moving very, very fast. Probably you are the leading nation in Europe.
Thank you, Bhagavan. I think this is a relief to all of us. Could you tell us something about the new deepening process? We have heard that we will get God realization in the deepening process. Can you tell us how it works, and why is the emphasis in this process on the God realization and not on the awakening?
The power of the blessing has been rapidly increasing during the last few weeks. And we expect it to be very, very powerful sometime around November 5th or so. And then it's going to be an exponential growth and really dramatic after February 2011. Now what we notice is the grace is automatically moving towards God realization, and it looks like as you move in that direction, awakening seems to be something, whether you seek it or not, it seems to be very, very easily happening, and it's so happening now, right now, that the grace is trying to move towards God realization and en route. And before that actually happens, it is delivering awakening. Not that we have done anything. It seems to be taking that natural course.
Thank you, Bhagavan. We have one more question. In Holland, a lot of people are suffering from depressions and other psychological illnesses. Can you give an advice to overcome this?
Yes. As we once said earlier, when this transition occurs, one of the main characteristics would be depression. Also strange kind of deaths also might happen, and depression would be a common thing. And the only way to battle this is through focused effort on improving one's relationships. I've been emphasizing on this for the last nearly 10-15 years. For this occasion, I've been telling that when the time comes, depression could spread like a wildfire. So please be focused on your relationships. And you have to take more dikshas, which fortunately are becoming more and more powerful. So working on relationships and taking more blessings are the best way to handle this. Otherwise, it could be pretty difficult as the energies change. We will fully help you with this. You don't have to worry. The blessing will be stepped up enormously in the coming weeks, and you will see the immediate results. Very dramatic would be the results, especially in handling depression.
Thank you, Bhagavan. Do we have time for another question, or you want to tell something?
Well, I would like to tell you something. Like, we would be training you sometime in January and February with certain special processes which are now occurring in India. We are now trying to see how to adapt it to the West. And once we have given it to you, you would see that Holland would simply explode into awakening. So wait for January, February. During that time, we would give you that new process. Right now, we are working on adapting it to Western conditions. That would be real power, and then I think you're off. So wait until February.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back for the meditation.